This is a quick video demonstrating how to set up the look of an outdoor scene, say outside of a window. So we'll create a room. With a cube, make it editable. Select the 3 polygons, delete them. Select all the polygons. Reverse normal, select the floor plot polygon. Split it off. Name it floor. Name this one walls. And delete that polygon, so now we can hide the floor if we want to. We're going to cut a window in this wall right here, so knife tool in loop mode. We'll just cut some loops into the wall where the window is going to be. Select that polygon and control drag it backward as deep as the window needs to be. Window sill needs to be, implying the thickness of the walls, of course, without any real thickness there, as you can see. Now we want to establish a camera with the view that we want. So because the image outside the window is going to be dependent upon how the camera can see it. So we've got our camera position outside of which we want to see this outdoor scene. So the way to generate that scene is to create a plane, put it on the plus X orientation, one segment in each direction. Let's uncheck camera view, and we're going to stretch it horizontally about the proportions that our image is going to be. Make it editable. Create a material and apply it to the plane. We'll just name it outdoor. Go to the mapping mode and map it flat. Activate texture mode and rotate it 90 degrees. Go to the reflectance channel. Make sure that neither specular nor reflective is activated, because we don't want to have any reflection or shininess on this. Then go to the color channel, go to texture, navigate to where your image is. I'm going to use this Cardiff Park scene, which I've blurred slightly in Photoshop to make it so it's not so crisp. Open that up, respond yes to the dialog. Now we don't want to have tiling, so we'll go back to the mapping method. No tile. And of course it's now in the small image in the center. And now we want it to fill up this entire plane. So a quick way to do that is right click on the image and say fit to object. And that'll fill it out to the extents of the plane. So now we have our image outdoor scene applied to our plane. So it's sitting outside the window. Now if we go back to our camera link, we can position our scene so that it fits in our image, in our window, just how we want it. Say that's the view that we want. Like that, maybe move it forward a little bit. so we can't see the edges of it. And now that becomes our image outside the window. Now, one of the problems that we have with using an image on a flat plane like this is that as we turn our camera, we can see that it is flat. And that's not always good. So it'd be nice if we could always have this facing the camera. And there's a way in Cinema to do that. So we go to the outdoor scene, right click on it, Cinema 4D tags, and say, look at camera. Now notice that when we did that, our image disappeared. It's kind of a quirk of Cinema for whatever reason. So the way to get that back is to make a group out of this one single item. So with it select, going to go to Option G, which creates a null, a group folder in other words. We'll name it Outdoor. Open that up and we'll place the look at tag on the group instead of the mesh. I still can't see anything, but if we click on Outdoor, rotate, we can rotate that so that we can see it. Now, wherever we move the camera, that continues facing directly toward it. So now we can go back to our camera link inside, and then whatever you need to do to get that to fit, it will do so now, and remain facing the camera at all times. So that's the way to set the scene up. Now we want an evening scene. So one way that you can do that is to click on the texture tag, double click on it, go to the color tab, texture, click on the thumbnail, open that up, and change the white point to something higher. So you can just raise that up, and you can see it darkens the image. I'm going to do an interactive render here. So you can create a scene that appears to be a dusk scene by just simply raising the white point. And there you go.